Hell yeah, it is that time to blaspheme again. You know, out of all the shows we do, this one sometimes can be the most fun. Welcome to yet another killer edition of the goddamn program. And everybody that's chiming in right now, hey, Rebecca, what's up, Cody? Good to see y'all. You know what time it is. Share this shit out anywhere and everywhere that you know would love to listen to us morons go on and on about fun stuff in the world. Because we got an action-packed show for you tonight. One that's definitely going to need your participation. And for those of you that were waiting for this to come on, I love you guys so much. It is so awesome to see that. But before we get into this madness, let's take a quick commercial break to our brother over in the UK. That's right, Poison Valley Clothing. Check it out. Allahu Akbar. Hell yeah, I just love to play that commercial because I love that song so much. I can't wait to actually play it one day. But at any rate, though, hell yeah, Hoof Beast Special. Definitely, if you're looking for an awesome custom, high-quality shirt, definitely check our boy out there. He does amazing work, and any ideas you come up with, guaranteed he can draw that shit for you because he's awesome. Very inexpensive and super fast shipping. So check him out at Poison Valley Clothing on Facebook. All right. Woo! We got some fun for you tonight. So hopefully you guys are ready for this. And I got shit. I guess we're just gonna jump right into, if this will work, tonight's goddamn list. Yes, and I feel like blasphemy. How about you there, Hoof Beast? How do you feel?
Well, the topic I want to talk about is why in the fuck, if we're supposed to have a separation between church and state, are we not allowed in most states to buy liquor on fucking Sundays? That's fucking
Well, now that depends on the state, though. You know what I mean? Because in the great state of Nebraska, I live literally 20 feet from the liquor store, which is the Great Vineyard across the way here, and they have a Sunday liquor license. So I can buy my hooch on a Sunday anytime I want. Now, some states, I'll tell you what, it's you know, I think when it comes to that, it's your local government or your state government that is the jerk offs when it comes to that. They can't eradicate it, but what they can do is limit how many Sunday liquor licenses that they're willing to give. Is that the problem in your?
Yeah, the question is, who are they, and why is Sunday the fucking day? Does that just happen to coincide with fucking sinful Sunday for church?
And indeed, what a glorious sinful Sunday it is. I think that does play into part of it. You know, and I think the other thing they think of is that Sundays, most people don't work. Not saying everybody, because I know there are still tons and tons of people out there, awesome people, I might add, that work on Sundays. But I think genuinely they just kind of like generalize and go, oh, most people are, you know, not working on Sundays, and that, you know, we don't want to run over Mildred and the rest of the family coming out of church. So that's what I have to say to that. You know, if Sunday is your only day off during the week, sin your ass off. That's what I say. Because you should be, you know what I'm saying? You should be allowed to spend that day the way you choose. Nobody gives a shit about what, you know, some stupid white guy wrote a book one day and said, oh, this is no good. Sunday is God's day. Really? Well, where's he? What's he look like? Exactly. We got some great comments. Hey, what's up, Johnny? He says, we definitely should not be controlled by an archaic cult if we truly have freedom of religion or lack of. I agree. I agree with that all the way. Most def. Cody here says, I was told at Walmart before I had to put alcohol back before on a Sunday, the person was kind of a bitch and I left it sitting on the register. What?
Hell yeah.
Somebody I would have done that too. Fuck that shit. Put that back my ass. You know what I would have said? Take this bottle and stick it up your ass.
Sideways.
Yeah, because we don't want that motherfucker getting out. Kyler, what's going on? He says, hello, my friends. Hope everyone is doing well. And indeed we are. Especially now that tornado Armageddon is over. 78 tornadoes all at the same time across 5 states. Man, that shit was madness. And a super shout out to my brother there, Cody Gray of Defiler of the Art, or Defiler of the Crown Art, sent me a link to live storm chasing YouTuber that help everyone know what's going on. And it was like I knew what was going to happen, where it was going to happen, how much time we had, like all of that. I mean, that was priceless. I appreciate you so much, brother, for doing that. Because, I mean, honestly, the rest of us would have never known shit. Because in my town, the fucking tornado alarm system didn't even go off until literally 20, 30 seconds before it hit. Yeah, that shit was insane. And I see why he's got 1.9 followers, and there was 100 and I think it was like 120,000 people watching all at the same time. That dude saved lives. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So cheers to you, sir. And it was devastating, man. Elkhorn, which is part of Omaha, was the place that got hit the worst. And I feel so bad for some of them people. Literally, cars were mangled. Not even just thrown around, but mangled. 6 buildings were counted flat. That shit was insane. So, I'm still here, as are the rest of us. So appreciate that. Although the wishes. Not sure what that sound was, but damn, that was loud. All right. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Cody. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. Who cares what day of the week it is? If you want to get your drink on, get your drink on.
We have cicadas going nuts out in South Kakalaki right now.
Really?
Underneath my 2 maple trees, they are literally 2 layers going about 6 feet away from the trunk of the tree, loaded
Holy
with
moly.
the shells. And then there's like, it seems like 1 out of every 5 get stuck in the shell and they can't get out of the shell, and the poor things die in the shell trying to get out. I guess they starve to death or the sun hits them or something like that. So like when I had to mow the lawn this morning, and there were like literally there was a locust shell, a live cicada, sorry, not locust, cicada, crawling, or the larvae crawling toward the tree every 6 inches over my whole yard. It took me so long because I didn't want to kill them. So I was shooing them out of the way, or I was grabbing handfuls of them and walking them over to the tree so they could climb up the tree and be happy. Oh my gosh. And because so many have died, it smells like carrion underneath the tree. It stinks. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many are there. There are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands just in my yard. And the little holes that they come up from are all over my yard.
Goodness gracious, that is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, so
Cody here said, sorry about that. They had said there was 2 different breeds that would be coming out for the first time in 17 years.
No, it's the first time since 1805 that the 2 have come out at the same time. And so we've got that. We have big green ones and then these black ones with brown wings and red eyes. Yeah, so it's a one species comes out every 17 years, and the other species, the smaller one, is every 13 years. But this is the first time since 1805 that both of them have come out at the same time.
Somebody tell the Christians the plague is coming. I bet you they fucking shit themselves. That's what you should do, man. That's what you should be doing. Help them next door to your neighbor. Throw them all in their yard and see what the fuck happens. I bet you they'll freak out. Oh man, running down the street going, "No, it's happening. God is punishing us."
Oh, and you should hear them too. It is so loud when you walk outside. Like, when I was in Arizona, and the big green species, they kind of buzz. There's kind of more of a ringing sound. These kind of like you making a windstorm mouth in the back of your palate sound. It's real weird. It's a very different sound. And it is quite remarkable.
Absolutely. Hey, Reese, what's going on, brother? Aaron, hey, what's going on? Toxie himself. That's awesome. He works with Trauma. He's a fantastic actor. Just amazing to have you on. And of course, Reese says, "Hey, brothers, hope you're having another wicked night. We're both amazing, fantastic, spooktacular, and incredible." Wow, really trying to warm my cold black heart. I love it.
Especially on the
Especially on Sinful Sunday. That's right.
Now these people are like, this show is so much fun because of the audience. Because when you throw these topics out, they're almost universally relatable, and then people start commenting, and they're fucking hilarious. If we can only have Lily jump on top of your head, That would make the show just perfect. Because I know Lily is lurking around there.
Oh, yeah, she's been lurking. Gives me that look of like, why? Why can't I be on camera? It's because she distracts the shit out of me because she's pawing me the whole fucking time. And it's like, damn it, stop it.
I don't believe you're evil enough. If you were more evil, she probably wouldn't come to you.
Oh, my damn, David Perry. Hey, man, the King of Chicago and Hollywood. All right. Thanks for joining, brother. Appreciate you. That's awesome. Aaron says, hell yeah. So excited. So many projects we get to work on with each other. Hell yes. I am super excited. There's one that I can't talk about, but that's okay. You'll just have to find out soon enough.
I'll give you guys a fun fact. One time I was cast for Mel Gibson's movie. We were young once. We were soldiers once and young.
Oh, when we were soldiers?
Yeah. I got cast for that, and I went to the costume fitting, and I had long hair. It wasn't as long as it is now. And they were like, yeah, just make sure that you have your hair buzzed short before you come to the show. I mean, I was going to have speaking roles, and they were going to fly me out for the combat scenes out in California because I was a ranger and I knew how to operate the 60s and the M60 course and all that. And I was just like, nope, not cutting my hair. Bye-bye.
You were like, hair, you say? That's going to lead right into the first thing on the list. That couldn't have been more perfect. As you probably all know out there in the Morgrot universe, from week to week, I get some of the craziest ads in my fucking Facebook. And this one, because as of late, I think Facebook has caught on to the fact that I'm actually reading some of these, and now they're just sending them in like hordes. But this one got me real close to the heart. So we've been talking about these crazy new Indiegogo campaigns for technology building. And this one absolutely had me dying to my core. Could you imagine that the new latest craze would be the Zera Grow, all around smart hair growth device? That's right, everybody out there that is either bald like myself, or if you're on your way to looking like the big bad devil daddy in all his glory here, you can stop the process if you donate $1 million to making this smart hair technology. This is gonna fucking kill you. It's literally a device that looks like a motherfucking helmet. Okay, you're supposed to stick it on your head, and the technology inside is supposed to spin around your head while you're wearing this just 15 minutes a day. And suddenly you're going to regrow new hair.
Does it have a 90-day money-back guarantee?
Oh, no, they ain't got that. They ain't got that far yet. They don't even have a guarantee for the thing yet, because they're still trying to see how many crazy dudes out there are going to be like, oh, yeah, I need this. This is going to change everything, because everything that is smart is the wave of the future, right? Dude, I mean, I saw what it looks like. You'd be looking like fucking Magneto on crack. Walking around with this fucking thing on your head, like, you could be, in your vest jogging suit, jogging down the street there, and this thing all the whole time is just spinning around your head. I'm sitting here going, come on, man. What in the utter blue hell would make you think that this thing would regrow your hair or even stop the process? So we have, Paul, welcome back, brother. Hell yeah. Let's see here. Paul says, come on, I would have it. I would have in a heartbeat. What? He says, oh, wait a minute. I'm going out of order, so sorry. Let me try it again. Sorry, I'm on my pad. He says, Viking hair grows fast. And that's very true. Aaron here says, I feel that because of my movie, I've had to have a handlebar mustache and long hair for 6 years. Oh, holy moly. And then other Cody says, regrow hair in 5 minutes. Bullshit. Oh, no, apparently 15 minutes a day is going to suddenly give the fucking Reaper his hair back. What? Get out of here. Come on. Oh, you're absolutely right. Aaron says, brings a whole new meaning to helmet hair. Or bedhead. Something like that. Oh, no. I'm so dead. So, Johnny here says, I saw an ad for sex dolls made to like dead loved ones this week. Oh, are you shitting me? So now they're going as far as to making it look like your long lost loved one?
Oh, wow.
Is that really kind of kind of crazy? Like, it looks like, yeah, gotcha. Looks like a loved one.
Wow.
The pervs out there, and I mean the professional ones, would probably take this concept of that and go, well, make it look like my husband's wife, or not my husband, I'm so sorry, my brother's wife, or some crazy shit like that. That could get really bad really quick. I think they should stop that. Could you imagine? I mean, it gives a whole new meaning to the term necro. It's like, in one term or another, they feel like they have their spouse, but in another way, they're lifeless. So it'd be like, screwing the dead. I don't like that idea. That is icky, and I have to agree with Aaron there. Super dark. And, it's like if somebody can market this shit, if they can like pull on those emotions. Could you see the commercial? Looky here. Have you ever felt so distraught over a loved one who has passed, and you can no longer have coitus with that person? For $1,500, we can make a life-size look-alike just for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just, I don't know. What are your feelings on that?
Well, I'm wondering right now if there was a famous sex symbol and somebody wanted to get that sex symbol as the doll, then would the sex symbol get any money for that?
Right. Does the money get donated? Yeah, because, if some chick's lifelong pursuit was to get it on with Jim Morrison, it's like, well, what happens to the money? Does the company keep it, or do they have to pay likeness rights? Is there a patent? If we start patenting what we look like, Gene Simmons, something is wrong there. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. See, that's why I love the goddamn program so much, because we started out by talking about smart hair technology, and now we're talking about making life-sized sex dolls of your dearly departed. All right. Oh my, you know what? I totally believe that. We got so many comments out here. It's amazing. Let's see. He says, Johnny says, in my day, we had to sweat our ass off and dig them up. Oh my goodness. He said, look, guys, she finally shut up. Oh no, that is horrible. I love it. David says, that's insane as fuck. I guess a painted portrait ain't enough. I guess not. And Paul says, and I love this comment. He says, Peter Steele would be super expensive. I mean, could you imagine the amount of plastic that would have to, make his, his steel, as it were? I told you Babylon was going to show up for this shit. he says, necro fetish free. I mean, that sounds like an item on fucking Taco Bell's menu. Aaron says, I bet he is right. Someone would do that, I'm sure, to have that fantasy. Absolutely. I mean, if you could literally create a replication of their body, like to the T. Okay. Now, first of all, who the fuck is going to spend between $2,500 and $5,000? I mean, seriously, in this day and age, get the fuck out of here. But anyway, somebody's out there just fucking deluded enough to probably do that. And I don't know. Where's the line? Is there ever going to be a line? Because, at this point, next, they're going to be lifelike fucking robots. Mm-hmm. Don't even tell me that's not true. Have you seen those videos out there of robots that can do motherfucking Muay Thai and shit? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if that's true or if it's like a video thing, but it looks pretty damn real to me. And if you don't know your martial arts, those robots will take you down in a heartbeat. Oh, I love this. Cody says, I mean, there is clone a cocker having ashes put into a dildo?
There is a clone of a cock or having ashes.
Okay, the clone part, I've heard that. But ashes? Ain't that the same thing? That's still necro in my book. I don't care what they say. Johnny says you could literally go fuck yourself. That is comment of the evening, sir. You hit us with that one.
Babylon, the boy, the die has been cast. Let's see what Babylon responds with here.
Probably already being sold in Japan and Germany, and you fucking know it, because they're the ones that are constantly creating that shit. And then they sell it to America, and America goes, oh, yeah. Oh, no. Cody says they make a mold of your junk. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get that. I mean, I don't think if you were 85, 82 years old that you would want your spouse's stuff. But if it was like super young, I could probably see that. I don't know if that would make you feel good, though, in the hereafter, but I don't know. It's like, what are you going to do? Stand on the sideline and go, get it, girl. You can get it. Yeah, ride that shit. My goodness, you guys are killing it tonight. I love it. But I don't know. My vote is this hair device. If you are stupid, and I mean flat ass out a moron, don't give these people your money for a hair growing device. I mean, we might as well go back to the 1902 when you went to the World's Fair and there's some guy standing out there with Wonder Tonics. Oh, you'll be a whole new person. You'll look completely different. Holy shitballs. Oh, take my money, please. No. It's the same idea if you ask me. Oh, right.
This topic was perfect for Mouse Pong if she wasn't in France on a different time. Mouse Pong would have jumped in there.
Would have been like, lady boners, lady boners. Oh man, you guys are killing it, killing it, killing it, killing it. Okay, so obviously you guys saw the subject of today's goddamn program, and you know, as many times as this happens to me, I finally get an opportunity to share one with you, and I think it's hilarious because, you know, if one person isn't emailing me or going into my DMs for Reaper's Underground page going, please give me the power of Satan, please. I want to join you. What do I need to do? Tell me how I can get the power of Satan. If it's not those crazy people, it's you have been chosen to join the Illuminati. So here is such message. Greetings, my friend. This is a chance to join the Illuminati organization so you can be able to achieve your dreams and goals. If you share the same mindset with the Illuminati, then this isn't an opportunity to miss. For the first time in a long time, the Illuminati is sending out invitations to a few people and are looking to choose from the billions of citizens all over the world. And this is your opportunity. Let me know if you're interested in our invitation. Oh, yeah, sign me up. I'm like, what in, you know, are these people that hard up for cash that they just want to rob people blind after everyone's already figured out that they are a bunch of bullshit? And there must be people still falling for this. I had to, true story, I had to stop one of my close friends from back in Ohio who messaged me and said, I got this invitation to join the Illuminati and I'm going to go for it. But I gave him my bank info and all this stuff, but I haven't heard back from him. I said, go to your bank right now, cancel it, shut it down, tell them that you have some fucking, thievery going on, block whatever transaction they try to pull, get your money out of there right now. And people literally fall for this because some of them are super convincing. Now, what did you think, everybody out there in Morgrat universe, about that message? Would that dupe you into giving these people your money because that's what they're going to tell you?
So I used to get that shit all of the time. I still get them following me on Instagram and crap like that, but I used to get that all the fucking time. And they kept using Baphomet like all of the time. And so what I did is I engaged them, and this is like 2 years ago. I said, so tell me, why do you have Baphomet in there? What's the connection to this? And they didn't know shit.
I can only imagine what their retort was. Oh, he is the great horned god. Really? Because the horned god and Satan are two different things. I'm like, they just don't stop. And they're just, like I said, there must be some people that are still falling for this scam. And it's funny you mention Instagram because that was in my Instagram on the Reaper's Underground Instagram page. And I think, honestly, any mention of Satan or a band that word pops up or the imagery, these scam artists are looking through all your photos, all your posts, and it's like buzzwords. They pick up on that shit, and then they tell you whatever you want to hear because they think that that's what you're into. You know what I mean? So here we are, blasting, Anton LaVey all over stuff and, upside down crosses, whatever. Naturally, they think that, well, I bet you they'd fall for our little trick. My goodness. Ooh, interesting here. Aaron says, I can share an interesting moment I had that was kind of creepy, creating the legend of Bloody Bones. Well, shit. We would love to hear it, my brother. Absolutely. Cody says, Reaper's magical hair elixirs. How did you know that would be my brand name? Johnny says, we are in the time frame Kyle Reese told Sarah Connor when technology and AI became able to create this shit. Isn't that crazy? Art, I guess, created this because I thought that was an original idea, or maybe the filmmakers knew something early on that we didn't. I always wonder, where did these ideas come from? I guess they all have a a starting point, or yes, absolutely. I told them to kick rocks. Believe me, I don't even answer anymore, or I'll put something stupid in there called Wiener Lovers from Outer Space, and then just block them after that. Seriously,
That's
legit.
awesome.
I actually sent them that message once. I was like, "Yep, Wiener Lovers from Outer Space, awesome." Oh shit. Babylon says, I wonder how many Pope priest type folks will buy a replica Jesus to have fun behind closed doors. Order now, you'll get a bottle of oil to rub on his feet. Thank you, as always, brother, for bringing the pain on that one. That is so insane. I love it. Let's see. Aaron said, so I had to see how I would have decayed to get the makeup right. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, this was a two-parter. He says, I play a character that I had to study how I would look 142 years in the ground. Dude, yeah, that would really be something. Babylon just really fucked me up, because I now have a name for what they would call that. Jesus in a box? I love it. Cody says the box has a cross and says, hung like Jesus. Cody for the win. Oh shit.
God, we're just getting started on this topic. Boy, this could really go off to think of all kinds of characters that you would want to or not want to fuck or bring back from the dead.
Somebody needs to hashtag this right now. Hashtag hung like Jesus. Or hashtag get nailed by Jesus. I love it. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Okay. He says it was more disturbing than I thought it would be. Would be gets you in a weird headspace. Yeah, absolutely. That's, Johnny says, how did Jesus chip his tooth? I take it that's probably not a literal actual question. Cody says, we need to make that a shirt. I'm telling you right now, if you make the design, Cody, I'll fucking wear it with pride and see what the hell kind of looks I would get doing that. Oh, son of a bitch. Johnny says, biting his nails. It's a joke. I get it now. How did Jesus chip his tooth? Biting his nails. And then, of course, my dear, lovely other half says, hashtag hung like Jesus, or rock out with your cross out. Wait, wouldn't that be sideways though?
Wouldn't that be
Because I don't know. My head is going into all kinds of weird places, because everybody's coming up with so many cool shit that I just, wow. I could think of so many one-liners right now. It's ridiculous. Anyways, thank you all for that because you actually got tears come out my eyes. I laughed so fucking hard. That's awesome. See, this is therapy session. All right.
We're 40 minutes in and we've only done one so far.
Two. We've done two. Yep, we've actually got two. But apparently, the one was so damn good that we spawned so much crazy other shit. The whole idea of the Terminator and Skynet to sex dolls of Jesus, and I love it. Oh my goodness. So my other half says, what's the difference between Jesus and a picture of Jesus? Wink, wink. It only takes one nail to hang the picture. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. Aaron's got one. Can't forget the one in The Crow. Jesus walks in an inn and hands the innkeeper 3 nails and says, "Can you put me up for the night?" I thought that was absolute cinema magic when he did that joke. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, so many good one-liners. We'd be swimming in them for the next 2 hours, honestly. But keep them coming. And speaking of, and I wanted to kind of go back to one of the things that Huffbeast that you said in the beginning of the show, where about religious freedom. Now, check this out. And I researched it. It is actually a real photo of a very brave young man who walks into a service. And when I say the comments from all the Jesus lovers that were hating on this boy were so awful, but I was like, you know what? This guy right here is a soldier for truth. This little dude walks up on what must have been a Sunday wearing that t-shirt.
Oh, fuck yes.
And I was like, you know what? You go on with your bad self. But I just could not believe the horrible hate speech that was being brought down on this young man for wearing that shirt in church. I was like, well, first of all, that's a little rock star right there, because that takes a lot of balls to walk into the den of the true evil, as I like to say, wearing that type of regalia. And everyone was like, oh, look at the Jesus statue. It's looking at him in disgust. I'm like, really? He looks like he's crying because he wants to run away, in my opinion. But I just had to share that.
That's awesome.
Oh, Yabelka made it. Hey, what's going on, Yabelka? She's dying already. First comment of the night. She's laughing. That's what we like to do on Sinful Sunday. Great photo. Oh, no. Babylon says, I loved the Dirty Sanchez. Then you will love the Dirty Nazarene. Oh, keep it coming, brother. You send me some good ones. And since we're on this a little bit of a diatribe here, I got a good one. Wait a minute. I don't think it's religioso, though. Let me double check. Nope, I don't. My bad. All right. So next item on the list comes from Brother Hoofbeast, who sends me some best shit ever. Let Let me look at my phone real quick because I don't want to hit it yet without telling you a little bit about it. Let me just double check here. Take me 2.5 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me see here. Let me see. Oh yeah, that one. You know, this is my Family Guy moment. This is what really grinds my gears. So many times we're on the highway, especially in Nebraska, where literally I am so pissed off by the end of my travels, no matter where I'm going in the state, that I'm like, literally, people's fucking licenses should really be revoked for some of this behavior. They should have dash cams for all the stupid shit that we see happen on the road. And when Hoofbeast sent this to me, first thing I told him was, that's every fucking driver in Nebraska for sure. And I think you will agree. I just have to yep, there it is right there. Check this shit out. And then I want to hear everybody out in Morgrot Universe's opinion. If you've ever had the displeasure of being on the road with somebody like this bitch. Did you see the carnage? The literal carnage that this person, I was like, I know some people like that. And I'm like, no fucking way. Somebody finally caught it. Oh shit, we got so much shit right here right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just try to get through some of the comments here before I get some comments about the video we just saw, because I'm telling you, if you didn't have road rage before, at some point you will, and there's good reason. Cody says there's some preacher somewhere thinking I can change that little boy's life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Aaron said, used to have to beat up bullies in school for being mean and hateful. Even then, Toxie didn't play that. Yep, for sure. And thank you for beating them bullies up, because they deserve it. Hey, what's happening, Cody Tudor? He says, hey, Reaper, you handsome devil. Appreciate you being part of the show. Yabelka says, that kid has balls. Laugh, cry, face, hail, Satan. I love it. Johnny says, where was their God when an usher at my mom's church started sniffing around me at 12 years old? I'm so sorry. Grody! Bastards. Babylon said, instead of washed by the blood, you'll be washed by the bud. Apparently, they're all still stuck on that picture that I put up previous. Oh, shit. Cody says, should say, welcome to Tennessee, especially I-40. See, I knew somebody else had to have dealt with this in their state with people driving.
I honked the shit out of my horn this week for somebody doing that shit. But luckily for this fucking moron, everybody slowed down for this fucking selfish piece of shit. I was coming back from Charlotte, and I was in like southwest Charlotte on this around the ring road. And this fucker backed up not on the fucking shoulder, and it was fucking packed too. He fucking backed up about 20 meters just so because he missed his fucking turn. He slammed on his brakes and then backed up. We all had to fucking stop this fucking morning. Oh, I fucking lit into that fucker. But in South Kakalaki, the horrible fucking driving, like I see this shit more and more often. This shit is totally normal if you live in Saudi Arabia, Thailand, Kazakhstan, all third world countries. Yes, fucking Saudi Arabia, you're a fucking third world country, except for little pockets in your city. You're fucking third world because I fucking live there, and your people are fucking poor. I had 3 years of the fucking shit, assholes. But anyways, if
tell us
now, the worst driving that I have seen in the United States is fucking Miami. If you go down to Miami, this is very similar to a third world country. Atlanta, you are shit as well. Atlanta is way worse. I moved away from Atlanta after being there for 15 years. I moved away from 16 years. I moved away from Atlanta, the Atlanta area, in 2005. It's changed. It's way worse now. Like the driving is scary. But in South Kakalaki, the number one thing you get in South Carolina is fucking tailgaters.
Oh,
like I want to put a big bumper sticker on the back of my car, and I don't do bumper stickers anymore. I want to put a big bumper sticker on the back that says, "If you rear end me, violence is coming." That's what I want to do.
It's imminent.
Yes. I got fucking rear-ended on June 2nd last year by a stupid fuck she told me, so a bus stopped and there were 2 cars in front of me. I was the third car. The 3 of us, we all got the picture and knew to stop for the school bus. Oh, hell no. Dipshit came in from behind me, and afterward, I was looking in my rearview mirror. I was like, oh fuck, fuck. And I just, cringed and fucking held on for my life. Ran into the back of my car, fucked my car up. And then so I get out and I want to go fucking choke her ass because it didn't hurt my neck.
I mean, yeah.
So the fucking dipshit, she gives me a nervous laugh. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was reaching down for my cigarette lighter, and then I looked up, and there you were."
Oh, that's like the last straw that breaks the camel's back. There, you're gonna laugh and go, "Oh, sorry." I've ran into that shit myself, where somebody goes, "Oops, I didn't mean to. My bad. I didn't know what was going on." The one motherfucker that rear-ended me here in old Nebraska, at least he couldn't speak English and goes, "Oh, I don't know what happened." That's all I could really get out of the guy. But I think he actually cared. But when they laugh, ooh, that just twists my tits into a fucking ribbon at that point. How are you going to laugh at that?
Yeah.
Is that like a secret cry for "please don't kill me for being stupid"? I think it is.
And in South Carolina, they don't have the shoulders to where you can pull off. Like let's say you get pulled over by a police officer, or you have a flat tire. In other states, you pull over usually off the shoulder, but not in South Carolina. You pull into the fucking middle. They have a yellow, like a 12-foot leeway in the middle with yellow perforated lines, and you're supposed to pull there. Well, guess who was right beside me where the accident was and saw the whole thing? Fucking police officer giving somebody a ticket right in the fucking middle. So I walked up to him. I said, that fucking idiot right there just told me that she hit me because she was reaching down for her fucking cigarette lighter.
Was the cigarette necessary so much that you just couldn't wait?
Yeah.
Come on. Fucking hell. My other favorite is the assholes that when you're on a real high bridge, when you're getting off to get onto another highway, and you go real high up and it's one lane, keyword, one, and there's a bunch of people going, and there's some dickhead in a little teeny tiny little fucking sports car weaving around everyone on the on-ramp. We actually got hit once. Oh, man. Babylon said it happened to me today. They just stopped and backed up into oncoming. Backed up!
Yep.
Jesus, into oncoming traffic. I've seen it myself, so I know what you're talking about. That shit is horrendous.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Fucking selfish pieces of shit. Fuck, it's
Yeah.
Well, I would never fucking do that. I would kick myself in the ass and just say, I'm a fucking dumbass. I'll drive down to the next off ramp and then do a U-turn and come back around. Because I'm a fucking dumbass. I deserve it.
Yeah. At some point, you should just say to yourself, motherfucker, stop. Don't do it. Wait. But today, people just don't care. My favorite is the look at the cell phone while driving bullshit. After every motherfucking thing that law enforcement has tried to do to get people to stop answering emails, text messages, this, that, and the other motherfucking thing, and people are still doing it, and worse. You know, it used to be if somebody was going real slow, they were real fucking high. Now it's they're really fucking into their phone. Aaron says they were working on the highway in Fort Worth and didn't update GPS, and my wife and I almost drove off the missing bridge. Unholy Shinto. That could have been, oh, thank goodness y'all are still okay. Damn. That would have been all kinds of fucking bad. Holy shit. All right. Woo. Since we're all good and pissed off, it's definitely time for the next item on the goddamn list for tonight. Anybody see the one earlier this week about Motley Crue dropping a new single?
Are you going to play it for us?
Dude, I couldn't not talk about this. We've seen all, and I mean all of those wonderful, beautiful Vince Neil live singing segments, videos that have been parodied from here to fucking Kalamazoo. And they have the nerve to drop a new single. And this isn't just one. They have like 4. They just literally signed a new record deal. And guess who their producer is?
Bob, suck a bag of cocks.
That's right. Bob, dumb shit, kill careers, rock. And this does not surprise me. Everybody in the Morgrot universe doesn't surprise me in the least. Because you saw what they did to Metallica. So this is definitely right up their alley, because let's face it, he must have said, Vince, you're great. I love your voice. Right? Now, unfortunately, here's the disclaimer, the warning. The contents of what you're going to hear is about to trifle with your metal feelings and could produce some tears. I'm going to play a small segment of this song, and I want you to tell me, did they really play this? There's only one person in the whole band that I truly believe played this song. But everyone else, though, let's see what the general consensus is. Here we go. And I apologize ahead of time. We have seen video after video after video of how bad this guy's voice is. Ain't no fucking way that was Vince Neil singing. I'm sorry, I don't buy it.
No, that was him, but I don't know what the hell processors they put him through. That voice sounded so artificial and fake. Maybe it's AI. Totally could
got it. I'm telling you, in my guts, I don't even feel that Tommy Lee, could play like that, because when's the last time he ever played that good? Seriously, I don't think that's his type of it's not even his type of rhythm to play, to be perfectly honest. Here we go. We got comments. Johnny Five played. Yes, he did. We know that to be the truth because that man is fucking talented. But he said, LOL, did the rest was studio players and AI. You know what? It very well could have been, because there was even talk that during their last tour, that's right, their very last tour, that Nikki Sixx didn't even fucking play bass.
Well, they caught him several times.
You see what I'm saying? The music business. What the fuck? This is why nobody gives a shit about becoming a pseudo rock star. Nobody cares about being mainstream, getting that big $1 million contract. Because I'm telling you right now, look at what they're doing. There is no way, other than the great Johnny Five, because he is a fantastic fucking guitar player. There ain't no way the other three hobos in that band sound that fucking good on tape. And I read everything on this. Everything. They said, Bob Rock took us into a room, had my drums, Tommy's drums were already set up, all the amps were set up, and handed us our instruments, and Vince Neil a mic, and said, go. Really? All four of them in the same room at the same time. That sounds like they were in the same room at the same time. You got me fucked up. There ain't no fucking way. We have more comments. Many comments.
It sounds absolutely plastic and artificial.
If they didn't sound like that in the last 5 years, what the fuck makes you think they're going to sound like that now? And the only time it actually sounded like Vince was when he screamed. And it sounded sampled.
Yep.
He can't hold that note for fucking 3 seconds without having to grab a motherfucking McCheese. There's no way. He's like, give me a beer. You know? Oh, my goodness. Everyone seems to feel this way. Aaron says, yep, that was my feeling. He is an AI program singing as Vince. They could picked the young version. You are right, because they did the same thing to Ozzy. Somebody sampled a younger Ozzy voice and put it over, like, I think it was something stupid like a country song. Ozzy don't sound like that today. He's 75. 75! He ain't gonna sound like that. Y'all heard the new single for Billy Morrison Project. He sounds like old Ozzy. For real. Johnny says, Motley Crue is gone. No interest in new garbage. Paul Motley spew. Abso-fucking-lutely. This, oh my goodness. Manili Crew. Way to go, Babylon. You knocked that one out of the park, sir. Yeah, there's no way that's them completely. That would be like everybody currently in Kiss before they broke up was to go in and record a new song. There's no way. Cody also has to say, there we go. That sounds different from what I heard. What I listened to, you could hear Vince getting out of breath. There's no way. The guy, not just a few years ago, before he did that big stadium tour with Crew, Def Leppard, and all those assholes, he was doing his own solo thing, did an hour, was supposed to do a 2-hour show, did an hour, and walked off the stage and apologized to the crowd that, hey, my voice is gone. I can't do the rest of the set. Years of touring. Sorry. See you on the next go around. And he's got pipes for 4 new songs. Get the fuck out of here. And my poll for the Morgrot universe is, how is Vince suddenly super thin? AI generated picture? Or just some really, really good Photoshop? I want to know what you guys think, because the picture I saw, there ain't no way that man lost at that huge badonkin gut that he was going around on that fucking tour is suddenly flat. Do you realize how much money that he probably made from that tour would have gone into the surgeries just to trim a quarter of what he was carrying around? I mean, he looks completely fit, but his face still ginormous, like puffed out. I'm sitting here going, they must have stuck his fat ass head on somebody else's body, because that just doesn't make sense. Oh no, Babylon. He says, I bet the Vince sex bot smells like a bag of Big Macs. And stale beer. Oh, Paul, that's badass as hell. He says Milli Vanilli deserve their street cred back. Absolutely. Aaron says, I'm actually going to sing one of the theme songs for the movie, and Johnny has created the... Oh, very cool, man. Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be badass. Yabelka says, I didn't like it. Laugh, cry face. Aaron, I think, hit it on the button. Liposurgery and cocaine. That would literally be the only way. Because, when Manson showed up in, that one live court case, completely thin, it's because the dude literally stopped his addictions. His addictions were alcohol and overeating. So, the moment you stop both of those things in their tracks and you actually, get active, then chances are you might snap back. Or he just continued. I don't know. But there's no way Vince Neil got that. You know what I mean? There's no way. That's crazy. Johnny says, I love the Vince meme of him as the Bumble from Rudolph.
That's totally what he looks like. Yeah.
So fucking accurate, totally accurate. And Cody says, it'll have a special sauce with it as well. Ooh. Fantastic. I thought everybody would get a kick out of that because, I really don't miss a chance to mess with the Motley Spew. I really don't. But I just thought, what balls do they have to come out with new songs after a horrendous tour? Here's the next big one. This is for both men and women. So, the great men's and women's of the Morgrot universe, this test is for you. Because so many times we see it everywhere. Magazines, newspapers, and of course, Facebook. How to create, and I know someone's already going to say something completely fucked up, and I love y'all for that. How you would pick your ideal mate. The qualifications to pick your ideal partner. So, and of course, the one that showed up in my feed is men. You have 5. Hold on. Here, I'll just put it up here. Men, you have $5 to build your ideal woman. So there's a little math involved, and I should have probably prefaced that because it's, about 9:30 on a Sunday. No one's thinking about math. But you literally have $5. So I want to see what traits you're going to pick if you only have $5. I know some of you already have your ideal person, but I think this is fun. I think this is really fun because everyone's answers are different. You know what I mean? And I'm married to mine as well, So for those of you, I still want to see what you would pick. So Hoofbeast, $5. What are the traits you pick?
Great body, romantic, and smart.
Okay, not bad. Not bad. Not horrible. Definitely not the super bad choices that we could possibly. You know what I mean? Because I'm curious to see who picks up or picks wealthy. Man.
Some whore out there totally will.
For sure. So for me, I picked funny, smart, and faithful. So, wait, I still have $1, don't I? Shit. They don't have to be tall, so I wouldn't. Oh, this is hard. But definitely funny, smart. No, funny, smart, and faithful. That's $5. Okay, my math was off, y'all. That's just me, because it's been a long fucking day. So that's it for me. Although in my opinion, though, this thing is a little biased a little bit because, I mean, I love romantic stuff too, but the great body, wealthy, tall, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm more attracted to intelligence that can like overcome or overshadow if they're not the greatest looker in the world, by most people's standards. I just think that's more attractive because, I mean, there's nothing like intelligence and the conversations that can be had. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one off.
I would have added, they needed 10 choices. Another one that I would have added, because I have issues with smells. If somebody is smelly,
do tell. I gotta hear this.
So if downstairs is funky like a monkey, I'm not going down there. So that's an issue. Another issue is if they've just eaten a shit sandwich and their breath stink, I'm not doing it. There's no way. I am so sensitive to smells. It's kind of like I have autism, and it's one of my sensory issues.
Maybe you smell and taste like a McDouble. Dead. I mean, that's okay, man. That's you. You know what I'm saying? That's you. Now, I think this goes both ways, men and women, though.
Sure. Absolutely.
Down in the nether region.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're just not staying fresh, and yes, men, you know that if you have that, 48-hour gym nuts going on, ain't no woman gonna wanna, tickle that pickle. So, yeah, I do feel you on that. I feel you on that 1,000%. Oh, we have so many comments. This is fantastic. Rebecca picked some. All right. We have a woman. We have a woman's perspective on this. That's awesome. We will get to you. Let me. Some of you guys changed your answers. What the fuck is going on? I love this. Okay, let me put it back up so I can take a look at what you picked. All right, back to comments. Let me look. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, so. Oh my goodness. Okay, so at first, Johnny picked 2 for funny and faithful for 3. So that was only 4. Maybe that's why. Oh, never mind. He did say 3. Smart. Okay, so pretty much just like I did. Let's see. Babylon said 5 faithful. Okay. And number 2 for funny. Wait a minute. You forgot the 3. Let's see here. Aaron said, honest went by Grease too, LOL. I love a girl that's really smart, provided that she is really stacked. That's either incredibly honest or I don't know what. Okay, so it looks like Rebecca picked this in her ideal mate. Funny, smart, and faithful. See, nowadays, if you have those 3 traits in your partner, well, let me tell you, you're rich. Let's see here. Cody says, if I can get it to come up, 2, 3, and 5, but I already have her. But I want to choke the shit out of her sometimes. What? This is what it sounds like when Hoofbeast chokes on the bong. Nice job, Cody. I love it. Okay then. Let's see. Babylon said, "Funky like a monkey." Aaron said, "I just did a spit take." I love it. And then Cody comes back and says 2, 3, and 5. I already have her, but she drives me fucking nuts sometimes. So does she reach over and smack you that you changed your comment? I fucking love it. That's awesome. Let's see. Babylon said, hold on. I have werewolf sense of smell too, Beast. It's a curse.
Hell yes, I totally have it. Like when I taught high school, I would have kids who weren't showering for days and days and days, and they stunk. And then all the other teachers were afraid to speak up, and like there were some neglect issues going on for some of these kids.
Well, like, sure, or they just weren't taught. You know?
Yeah, effed up. Like they weren't freaking taught. And so like I would bring it up, and half the time I was the bad guy. And I'm like, what the fuck? I have to be in class with them for 45 or 55 minutes, and they're stinking up the whole fucking classroom. Like you
especially
get
when the rest of the students are complaining.
All it takes is one BO king to be in your class for 55 minutes, and your room's fucking done. You got to wash the walls.
I feel that, because the moment they walk in, you know who it is. You don't even see it. Oh, this is great. Here, I'll take this down real quick. Come down. There we go. Oh my goodness, these comments are fantastic. And Cody also adds, if it smells like Vince in a box. Apparently, we all seem to know what that smell might be like. So hashtag Vince in a box. All right. Yabelka says, my cats sing better than Vince. Absolutely. Aaron said, it's honest. I married her. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You know? Let's see. Cody says, Facebook made me delete the first comment. You just made us a celebrity. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry, because that was our favorite fucking comment. What the fuck? Facebook. Seriously. Don't use the word choke. For violence, he said. Yep. Damn. Let's see. Johnny says, my poor wife has to deal with the manic me behind closed doors. Bless her. You know, and that's what a true partner does. They take you for the way you are, no matter how crazy it can make someone or drive them up a wall. Honestly, a good partner is going to weed through that shit with you and stay with you because they understand. Oh, no. Babylon says, smelled like hot tank, onions, and gas station burritos. Oof. Ah! Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh.
Hot. Let that sink in, Morgrot Universe. Hot taint. With or without the jelly. Anyway. God fucking rock. That's all I can say. Aaron says, they walk in, you damn know who has the swamp nuts in here, or their kitty needs medical attention.
Oh, we had those too.
Let me tell you, you know, and when some of these Yabelka's dying, And honestly, some of these kids aren't taught from like really before they reach that age that, hey, this is super important when you get to, so and so age, this is what you need to start doing, once I think, once you start instilling that, because people become impervious to it. But then again, if you have parents that are dirty too, your sense of smell just kind of goes out the window because you're used to that ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's totally it's called nose blind. It's called being nose blind. And like this is something when I taught overseas, there are a lot of people from other countries where it's pretty uniform that you had funky like a monkey BO all of the time, almost all of them. India, sorry. Bangladesh, Pakistan,
oh my god,
Egypt. I'm telling you, if you go overseas, oof.
So apparently, we have a couple messaging each other in quotations. No matter how crazy, straight from Reaper. You tell him. Every once in a while, even I need a big boot in the head. It happens. Oh no. Oh, Cody. Babylon is the taint tickler. But you know what? I was actually thinking that Babylon is the taint whisperer. I couldn't resist. I could not resist. Oh, here we go. Here's a good story. I met Vince 20 years ago in the HRC I worked at. He honestly looked like a blob fish sinking into his bar stool next to a haggard porn chick. Honestly, dude, he's been the blob for a lot of years. So there just ain't no damn way that he looks as good as they are making him look in these photos. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Morgrot Universe, go on to Metal Injection because they have a new promo photo out that shows you what the crew looks like today. And as you could see from the video that went with the song, it's not even humans. It's fucking robots playing the instruments. That ought to tell you something because, I mean, if I was Tommy, Johnny Five, or Nikki Six, I wouldn't want to have my ass in a video with fucking, Cuttlefish McGee running around singing like he owns the place. That would be definitely a no-go. So, and my other half says, if it smells like day old chum bait, leave immediately. I mean, that's a deal breaker.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be with somebody that smells like you just got out of the worst meal at Red Lobster. That's all I have to say. Let's see here. Aaron says, I can honestly say, even being in my Toxie costume for hours and hours, I still don't stink. Gotta take precautions. It's called grooming. Everyone spends thousands and thousands of dollars on grooming their pets, but not themselves. Maybe instead of buying your pet, a onesie, maybe you should take that money and buy yourself a bar of fucking soap, some anti-dandruff shampoo, and a good old fucking supply of deodorant. That's all I'm saying. I've said my piece. Oh no. Cody said, he who talks to taints.
Well,
I don't think that's ever going to be old.
Like that could be a compliment, just depending on whose taint he's whispering to.
Oh, there's multiple taints we're talking about. Okay. I don't. Oh my God. Babylon answers with taint tickler code name cord. You know. Oh my goodness, Babylon, you damn near killed me with that one. I feel like I'm going to have a 12-pack of abs after this episode. That's how bad my stomach muscles are, like tight as shit. I love it. Oh my gods. No, you didn't. Grills, hot dogs, and chicken, 2 eating fresh with the crew. He's the one they call Dr. Eats Good. Babylon says, gotta scrub the nub, folks. Yeah, because you know, shit gets kind of, stuck in the folds. You got to work with the folds. Cody says it's a bloody good time. Oh, no, you didn't. There's only one Peter Steele. Oh, yes, Aaron. He says Vince looks like he ate Mayor McCheese. I love it. We got another one. Johnny, you're awesome, dude. He says, too fat for love. I mean, this guy obviously. I'm still crying here, folks. You made me weep. That's how much I'm laughing. Oh, it's nothing like a little bit of fat Vince to bring us all together as a family. Oh, man. I can do this all day, folks. I really could. Oh, my goodness. So we went, let me dial it back a little bit. We went from choosing our ideal mate, if you only have $5, to the Taint Whisperer, to if it smells like Vince, run. I mean, come on. Oh, no.
The goddamn program is now officially like half
sponsored by Vince's fat stomach. Please kickstart my heart very quickly. I can't reach my fries. Oh, here's another one. Ham, sweet ham.
But this program now is like really like 50% viewer generated.
And that was kind of the point. Mm-hmm. Back when I had this great old idea of let's just be as fucked up and crazy as we want to be, because I mean, it's stuff that we all think about, see, or can identify with. It's a blast. That's why we do this live. We do it live so that you guys can interact with us. And I mean, you can't beat that shit with a stick. You can't. Gypsy Moon, hello. Beast, been here, but I'm elevated. Not sure what that means, but as long as you're feeling good, that's all that counts in my book.
I'm pretty sure I know who that is.
Must be a new profile. Oh, thank you, Aaron, man. He says, I'm having a blast and honored to be here. Dude, the honor is all ours, because who would think on a Sinful Sunday would want to listen to us jackasses, discussing this shit? Cody says, what if Kickstart My Heart was his prediction of diabetes? That's a good one. Gypsy Moon says, fairy goddess, bro.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what else is on the docket. Shit. If you guys want to do one more, we can do one more. I didn't know that this was like the smallest amount. We covered all that. So let me see what we have left on the shit salad. As usual, Hoofbeast sends me a fucking banger. And I thought the best way to end this particular edition, this short 4-second video is like badass. Because, I myself, whenever I'm touring, doing appearances, I spend a lot of times in hotels. And I always think that it's fun to fuck with the help. And it's not because we don't like the help. It's just because we are still 10 years old somewhere in the recesses of our fucked up heads. And I was just thinking, when he sent this to me, how fucking funny would this be? You guys be the judge. Because the help could take it one of two ways. I saw two different things. I want to see what Hoofbeast gets from it, obviously, and then of course Morgrat Universe. Literally, I saw two different images. So, what two ways do you think you could take that, Hoofbeast?
To me, that's a dead body, and I can't see anything else. I can't see past just a dead body. That's a fucking to me.
What was kind of crazy to me is that obviously I got the whole, dead body idea. But at the same token, I'm sure everyone has seen Scary Movie 2.
As long as it's not
and as long as it's not what?
Sleep token. You said on the same token, as long as you don't say sleep token.
I know I'm not going to say that because I don't want you to get upset. No.
I had to listen to Sleep Token today because the person I was tattooing insisted, and of course, the customer has to be right. And she said,
the same girl that twitched, right?
Yes. Yeah, and I told her, I said, look, we already completely covered Sleep Token about a year ago. I said, I'm familiar with every one of their songs. Oh, no, you hear this one. And I heard it, and I said, oh, yeah, it's pop, and then it has auto-tune. Yeah, no.
Right. Oh, my goodness. So what I was really trying to say there was, I'm pretty sure everyone has seen Scary Movie 2 at least once. So when I first looked at it, before I read the caption and everything, and then really thought about it, my first thought was, that's hilarious. Somebody rolled a life-sized joint. Who remembers when I don't think his name is Smokey in this movie, but the one Wayans brother who was like the classic, toker, got rolled by a man-eating marijuana plant, got rolled into a human-sized joint and got smoked in the film. And I was like, dude, that's fucking hilarious. And then I was like, wait a minute. I think they were going for dead body there. So I was just curious. Shorty, thank you. I first, I don't know why Smokey came to my head, but it did. But yeah, so now looking at it, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what I got from it at first. And then I was like, oh no, they're doing dead body. Let's see here. Aaron says, LOL, I have answered the door to a maid at a horror con as a nasty, dripping slime zombie, and the lady yelled and said, Oh, I shitted. He said, I felt so bad. Oh, no. Dude, if I could get that reaction sometime on the road, I would just be like, I did it. I have arrived. I literally made somebody shit themselves. I feel that, though. I'm sure you felt bad. But damn, if somebody could have caught video of that, that would have been fucking awesome. Cody says, sleep token and DJs. He must be trying to poke you. And then Aaron said, Shorty, he got smoked by the plant. Yep. So the next time you're in a hotel and you want to leave them with something shocking, roll up all the towels and bed stuff and pillows, any extra blankets, any of that stuff. Roll it into a dead body because I'm sure they'll get a kick out of it. Babylon says, I thought it was a photo of a priest about to open their dirty Nazarene doll that I just delivered. Oh, man. You really think they would have delivered it in a white sheet? Oh, my. Oh, I get it.
Yes.
Oh, you dirty Babylon.
Yes. Zombie Jesus.
Yeah, right. Oh, geez. He says, I can say through my cosplays, I've even creeped out Kane Hodder, legendary Jason Voorhees. So I've done my job. Hell yeah, brother. That's awesome. Woo! What an edition of the goddamn program. And as always, all y'all, all our new guests, man, you made this so much fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I laugh a lot, but damn, y'all brought me to tears like twice. Mm-hmm. You've done your job. And that's what we try to do on this show. Talk about some of the craziest shit. Don't know what we're coming up with next week to week. It's a blast. And we do it for y'all. It's not just for us because, I mean, this is me and Hoofbeast all the time. That's just us. But you guys really raised the bar of insanity tonight, and we love y'all so much for that. So thank you for tuning in with us here on Sunday. Unfortunately, I was so fucking tired last night, I just couldn't do the show. I could barely keep my eyes open. Tornadoes, all that stuff. It was crazy for 2 days. So we thank you for tuning in, for choosing us for your Sunday night entertainment and week to week as well, because don't forget what's tomorrow night, brother.
Tomorrow night is a fun night. And I meant to have the CD with me, but we are going to cover the new Deicide album. And you'll just have to tune in tomorrow to see what we think of this album. But I will tell you, there's one kind of semi-famous YouTuber who reviewed this album, and I felt like it was totally unfair. Like, I felt like this dude, like, I was really disappointed in this guy because I typically love his critiques of albums. And this one sounded like Glenn shit in his coffee one day, and he can't.
Oh, man.
Like, it was really mean and below the belt, mean spirited, and really wasn't substantive. It was
my goodness,
kind of big generalities, and this guy normally doesn't do that, and he's a comedian as well. Really disappointed, but I will tell you who that was, and you can go tell him to fuck off later on. And I'm not a 100% diehard Deicide. I love Deicide, but they have some albums in their discography that's meh. A few of them, actually.
And there's a few bands,
This album, me likey, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Fuck yeah. And don't forget, it is a double shot Reapers Underground this week. So many awesome independent horror films coming out in the next couple months. Physical copies. that you'll be able to get, streaming service worthy. So get ready for me and the director and the lead actress on my upcoming film Grinners that we're going to be shooting in June. That's going to be this Friday. And then Thursday, we have two actors from two amazing films that the internet has been buzzing about. That is Crackoon and Killer Campout Part 2. I will have the main actor and actress from both of those films on this Thursday. Action-packed week. So as you are getting ready, unfortunately, for work on what's Monday's called?
Oh, this is Mommy Milker's Monday. My mind was off thinking about work tomorrow.
And you know, it's funny because that's like my only day off, but it's not really truly my day off. But the moment we do the Tracks of the Damned, it's like, I'm ready to go. So, and as you're getting ready for Mommy Milker's Monday, don't forget to give your boss the finger. Don't be afraid to do that shit. Don't let them treat you bad. Fuck all the naysayers that say that you can't do what you want to do or achieve your dreams. 1 foot on the ground and 1 in the fire. But most importantly, stay heavy.